Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Ansel, and this time around we're going to discuss Infinity Countdown number 4. So the countdown continues upwards. I don't know, I feel like maybe this could have been backwards because it's a countdown. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm going to describe this issue, this part of the story in one word first, and that word would be sacrifice. A couple of characters make sacrifices this time, that will have dire consequences in the long run. However, one of these sacrifices um, makes destroys, I would say, even a very interesting plot point that had been introduced during the Ultimates and the Ultimate 2, or to the square, comic book. And I'm not really sure if that was. I mean, things eventually always go back to the status quo, and I mean, this had to happen eventually, but I think it is too soon. I mean, the ultimate. It's not like the book finished yesterday, but it finished very recently. And I would have liked to see a little more of this before it disappeared. Anyway, so we have Norrin Rock, the Silver Surfer, asking a favor for Galactus, and I love how the issue just starts with him. No! Very, 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 very strong answer over there. But I'm just going to say they come to a certain form of deal, and that makes the resolution happens. I don't believe there is anything else that I can say without spoiling something. I'm just going to say that I think it was very well done. These consequences that I'm mentioning were really impactful. I'm really worried about it, but the repercussions. We will see those repercussions if the next writers for these characters take that into consideration. But in here, it had an impact. It had a weight. So I do believe that that part of the story for this issue was really good. On the other side of the galaxy, which is a saying because I don't really know the geography of what's happening right now, but let's just say in another planet, back where the Nova Corp, the new Nova Corp headquarters is located, we see the Guardians of the Galaxy arriving with Rich Rider after their little kerfuffle back where the Power Stone was found. And we can see in here, every story about the Infinity Stones being searched, being the target of many parties always involves subdivision, some enmities, and all the jazz. But we start to see that a little more explicitly in this case because we see a scene where everybody wants the power gem or power stone or however you want to call it. So everyone is like, I want to have it, I want to have it, I want to try to have it. There is another sacrifice in here, not as big as the other ones that are in this issue, and this one involves Drax. Drax, since the story by Bendis, I think it was by Bendis, where they were stuck on Earth, he has become a pacifist, so it has not been easy for him to get involved in all the current war. And in the last issue of Infinity Countdown, I found really beautiful that he found a way to deal with this with his music. He folked with his music, which is a very it was a way to deal with problems worthy of a pacifist like he is right now. But he decides to become like the keeper of the stone, in this case, the keeper of the power gem. I'm pretty sure that he should be. That he is aware that having that piece of rock with him will give him the trouble, will bring him to the trouble that he doesn't want to encounter anymore, because now he wants just to treat things in a peaceful way. But he sees that it is necessary because right now he is the only one with a calm mind, let's say, and everybody else has thinking and fighting and revenging and all that stuff on their heads. So I think it was a good decision. There was a moment in the story that pretty much connected the main event to the tie-in that we got last week with Captain Marvel that I reviewed as very good. And this confirms one of the things I said in that video, that is that was a tie-in that enriches the experience, but it is, even though it is good, it is not obligatory. It is still optional to the main story. And we see in here the counterpart, the complement of that, because we have a scene that if you have read the Infinity Count, Captain Marvel #1, you understand a little more of that scene that is actually on the pages. You see beyond what is written on this issue for that particular moment because of that tie-in. But also, if you haven't read it and you read Infinity Countdown #4, you won't have any problem. So yeah, I'm just saying that this is more evidence to the fact that was a good tie-in. So I really liked it. And the last thing I want to comment upon is about the involvement of Ultron. The sacrifices that happened here, the ones that are heavier, the ones that really had an impact with me, are basically Ultron's fault. I'm not gonna say they are Pym's fault because poor Pym is just another victim in all of this. But Ultron has basically, I'm just gonna say that Ultron has basically damaged the fabric of the universe and its rules. And although those consequences, I don't know if we will see on this story, on the next story, or maybe in like 5 or 10 years. But for now, he has provoked or has caused the other characters to make some really hard choices. So overall, this was very well crafted. This feels like a very nice event. At the very least, it is way better than Secret Empire, because that thing was some inconsistent pacing and the resolution was really bad. But so far, this one has keeps me interested, and keeps going on a good pace. And it is slowly involving the rest of the huge cast, because right now we know some stuff about the people that is related to like 2 or 3 of the stunts, but we are yet to see the people and the situations that are that are related to the other stunts. But I guess we will get that in the upcoming issues. So yeah, this was fun. This was nice. I'm gonna give it 4 life bringers out of 5. It was nice. The event keeps being good, really good. I'm really liking it, so I hope it ends well. Are you reading it? What do you think of it so far? Have you read this one in particular? Without spoiling too much, can you tell me what you think about the sacrifices that I mentioned? Did they impact you as much as they did me? They impact me. So yeah, click the like button if you like the Infinity Stones. Thank you for watching.